Hello, I'm William Meath, and we are Chief Promotions. Chief Promotions is a marketing firm based in Champaign, Illinois. We partner with new and established agriculture businesses in order to ensure that they're influential, consumer-focused, and successful. Now, let's get naked. As the board of directors at Moore Pumpkin Company, you're all about staying on the cutting edge. You're about sustainability, pushing the envelope, setting trends, and influencing culture. And in Naked Seed Pumpkin Oil, you have a product that fully exemplifies that corporate mission. Moore Pumpkin Company has already contracted Illinois growers to produce a new pumpkin variety, used not only for the meat, but the oil in its naked seeds. This allows for a direct producer benefit because of the premium price able to be offered due to the combination of these characteristics. Moore Pumpkin Company is already an all-star in the consumable pumpkin market, but you're currently a bench warmer when it comes to the specialty oil marketplace. Moore Pumpkin Company has developed an innovative product in its Naked Seed Pumpkin Oil. This product is produced sustainably and locally. Naked Seed Oil's unique, earthy flavor allows for a transition between many different types of food, from salad dressing to ice cream topping. This sumptuous, versatile oil comes with health benefits from omega fatty acid and vitamin E. Our marketing plan consists of a precise target market with an expected ripple effect, marketing launches accompanied by smaller test launches each year, and proven, engaging marketing vehicles to reach the customer. A little bit about us. Chief Promotions focuses on specialty food marketing, and here we have a comprehensive marketing plan for radically introducing Naked Seed Pumpkin Oil. With our past successes such as Zapple, the caffeinated apple, and Morchella's, the greenhouse-grown mushroom, there is no doubt that we are the marketing firm to bring your product to the Midwest. Hey, Griffin and Preston, let's hear what you have on the marketing side.
To start us off, when it comes to profiling your customer, our research clearly shows that consumers within the age range of 18 to 24 years old are most likely to purchase specialty foods, according to the research organization International Food Trends. But with their overall lack of disposable income, we want to shift our focus to a target market of consumers within the age range of 25 to 35 years old, with incomes ranging from $50,000 to $60,000. Now, this demographic still has a significant interest in specialty foods, but more importantly, has the finances necessary to afford them. Your oil will no doubt be a hit with these younger individuals, and we also expect a halo effect to reach people of all ages. Now, we acknowledge the fact that you may be concerned about whether your oil is what consumers of this age group are looking for, so we decided to let those consumers tell you for themselves.
Hi, I'm Jessa. I'm a freelance writer and photographer from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I love being outside, gardening, and running, and I also really love cooking, so I'm excited to try the new Naked Seed Pumpkin Oil.
I'm Kurt from Nashville, Tennessee. I first heard of Naked Seed Pumpkin Oil from a friend of mine. They said they always tried it on ice cream and that they enjoyed that quite a bit, so one day I decided to throw it in my Greek yogurt at lunch, and I have every day since.
Our entire marketing strategy revolves around what we like to call the two-phase launch. With such a new and innovative product, we want to test the waters in our target markets before we dive right in with a full-scale marketing campaign. So each year, we plan to introduce and market your product on two different levels.
Our first level in that two-phase launch is what we like to call the soft launch. Each year, our team will identify a small number of cities that we recognize as potentially successful markets for your product to grow into. We will then begin to market your product in a small-scale, grassroots manner, allowing us to monitor market reaction while being cost-effective. This strategy will give us the primary research needed to confidently enter into that market the following year with a hard launch.
But what is a hard launch? It's the second level of our marketing strategy. It's the full-blown marketing attack where we push your product with our full weight and focus behind it. This would be what most individuals would think of when they're trying to picture a typical marketing campaign, where a product is being marketed through multiple media outlets.
In our first year, we'll kick off with a hard launch in our backyard of Central Illinois while simultaneously soft launching your product in Nashville, Milwaukee, and Indianapolis. Our year one Central Illinois cities are among the most vibrant and successful cities in the Midwest. These cities are growing rapidly with a large population of our target demographic and local campaigns like the Buy Fresh, Buy Local campaign and the Illinois Where Fresh is initiative that have shown a genuine interest in and a foundation for purchasing locally grown products within Central Illinois.
With the expectation that our year one test cities of Milwaukee, Indianapolis, and Nashville prove to be opportune markets for Naked Seed, We will begin year 2 of our marketing plan with hard launches in those markets. And while we're aggressively pushing Naked Seed in these cities, we will begin testing in Chicago, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and St. Louis. The focus on these year 2 hard launch cities comes from their appeal to our target demographic. All 3 cities have trendy atmospheres and boast locally grown, health food, and specialty food initiatives that show a foundation is already in place for a product like Naked Seed to prosper. But it's not just the modern vibes that make these locations so desirable for your company. All 3 markets are showing substantial economic and population growth that we plan to capitalize on. Whether it's Indy, Milwaukee, or Nashville, we're excited about these year 2 cities being stepping stones between our smaller demographic-specific cities and our larger Midwestern megacities like Chicago and Minneapolis.
Now in year 3, we'll have established markets in central Illinois and in our year 2 hard launch cities. So while we'll still be actively marketing in those cities, our primary focus will shift to hard launches in the Midwestern heavyweights of Chicago, Minneapolis, and St. Louis. These year 3 cities boast an incredibly vast market with a collective population of 16 million people. And from 2011 to 2012, restaurant sales per location increased by $54,000, adding to a 32% increase in sales during the past decade, which bodes well for your wholesale market. Factors such as low suburban crime rates and the renovation of chic historic buildings have all contributed towards this increase. Now we need to address how Naked Seed will compete in these target cities. The Midwestern market for pumpkin oil is rather untapped at this time, and Morrow Pumpkin Company will take over as the only pumpkin seed producer to use both the pumpkin seed and the meat to benefit both producers and consumers alike. Chief Promotions recognizes that there are 2 competitors in the U.S. producing pumpkin oil at this time, but with your unique product and our extensive marketing plan, there will be no match for Naked Seed in the marketplace. Naked Seed will also compete with olive oil, coconut oil, and sesame oil, as these cooking and salad oils have the most similar properties to Naked Seed pumpkin oil. However, with uses ranging from olive oil to salad dressing and cooking oil to olive oil, salad dressing, and meat marinade, the versatility of your product will set it apart as the new #1 option across the Midwest. Additionally, your product contains health benefits that other oils fail to offer. Naked Seed is a great source of vitamin A, and it even helps lower cholesterol levels. It also contains omega-9 fatty acids, vitamin E, and it reduces plaque buildup in arteries. So with its exquisite nutty flavor, low price, and health benefits that other oils fail to offer, your product will be every young foodie's go-to. Now we'll take it back to Will with a business proposition.
Here we have performed a strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats analysis, or often referred to as a SWOT. Rather than jump right into the strengths of our product, I'd rather start with the weaknesses and lead into the threats. The weaknesses to Naked Seed pumpkin oil is the unknown demand in the Midwest and the pumpkins linked to fall with both production and consumption. Here at Chief Promotions, we don't look at the unknown demand as a weakness, but rather a chance to grow and expand. And with our soft launch strategies, we will only be entering the markets that show the greatest opportunity. The seasonality of pumpkins, as I mentioned before, is considered a potential weakness, but our online proprietary research shows this not to be an issue. In fact, the research shows a very positive consumer interest, especially within our target market. The threats to Naked Seed pumpkin oil is the small holds competitors have on the market, the possibility that it's compared to a non-comparable oil, and the chance of a crop failure. Naked Seed pumpkin oil is more affordable than its competitors, and we have an informative marketing campaign to decrease consumer misconception. Lastly, to bring up our strengths, 90% of pumpkins grown in the United States are grown within 90 miles of Peoria, re-emphasizing our commitment to your local communities. Naked Seed pumpkin oil also boasts extreme health benefits and versatility, second to none. Now, I'd like to turn it over to Reagan and Madeline with our killer action plan.
Our marketing concepts, they're rock solid. They're based on the 4 Ps: product, packaging, place, and price. Let's not forget the 5th P, pumpkin. The whole goal behind your packaging design is to embody the theme of Naked Seed pumpkin oil by focusing on sustainability and freshness. Your oil will be packaged and sold in a 12-ounce green glass bottle. The tinted bottling prevents oil degradation and ensures that your oil stays fresher longer. And when it comes to sustainability, your glass bottling is easy to recycle, and your wholesale packaging consists of opaque plastic gallon jugs that are made of 100% recycled materials. Your oil will be sold in restaurants that source fresh, locally grown food in our target markets. For restaurants, Naked Seed will be available in a wholesale form that costs $77 for 1 gallon. Consumers will also be able to purchase Naked Seed at specialty grocery stores and kitchen boutiques for $9 retail. For you, that equates to $7 wholesale. What excites us about this pricing plan is that it provides your consumers with a high-quality product at an incredible value, while still providing more than adequate revenue for your company.
One of the items we are most proud of when it comes to our action plan is the ways that Naked Seed can be promoted in a business-to-business setting. We'll be hiring a head chef and dietitian at Mora Pumpkin Company, whose missions are to travel throughout your market, visiting trade shows, and educating chefs and consumers at local restaurants on how to incorporate your oil into their dishes while still maximizing its robust and provocative flavor profile. Biaggi's and Amerigo Italian restaurants are in cities we want to focus on during our soft launch phases. Your oil will start off as a special on the menu during the fall season and then will remain on the menu year-round. Chefs, restaurant owners, and relevant media will be invited to a dinner and tour of Mora Pumpkin Company. The dinner will feature an item with your oil, and participants will receive a complimentary bottle as an incentive to attend.
Being such a new and innovative product, we want to try to get your oil in front of as many consumers as possible in the shortest time possible. We plan to do this during our hard launch in 2 main venues. The first venue is the Illinois Products Expo, which showcases Illinois-produced products to businesses and consumers. Here we can provide samples and answer questions to more than 7,000 consumers and over 80 Illinois companies. The second venue is the National Restaurant Association Trade Show in Chicago. In 2013 alone, attendance at the trade show reached over 62,000 people with nearly 2,000 exhibitors.
It's widely understood that sales is the lifeblood to any business, and it is no different with Mora Pumpkin Company. Your sales agents will be the key to the success of both our hard and soft launch phases as they focus on educating chefs and restaurant owners of Naked Seed's versatility and health benefits. They will be trained and equipped to fully and effectively pitch your oil as they build personal relationships and show the impact this new superfood can have on their businesses. The primary medium being used by our target demographic to socialize and acquire information is social media, and its value to our mission cannot be overstated. We will utilize all of the primary social media outlets that millennials are using today to promote your oil. Social media platforms such as Facebook, Spotify, Pinterest, and YouTube will carry our advertisements to ensure continual interest by your consumers. By using locational social media, people in and near our target cities will be seeing our geographically placed advertisements in their news feeds.
Now let's shift out of a focus on business to business and into an emphasis on consumers. During our soft launch phase, we want to provide complimentary products to influential food bloggers in our target market. This will encourage these bloggers to write about their experiences with Naked Seed, and those experiences will spill over to our consumer base. To specifically reach out to those consumers, like Kurt and Jessa, food trucks will travel to cities during our soft launch phase. These food trucks will park near local coffee shops, trendy restaurants, and town centers where our target demographic can be found in high numbers. Mora Pumpkin Company will attempt to reach active foodies at Wine and Dine, Wisconsin. The over 7,000 attendees of this trade show will be encouraged to learn about the newest upcoming health staple, Naked Seed Pumpkin Oil.
A media relations consultant and Mora Pumpkin Company's dietitian will collaborate to provide exclusive content for blogs, newspapers, magazines, and television. Advertisements for Naked Seed will also be placed in unique publications such as Edible Chicago, Indy, and Milwaukee. Additionally, editors will be invited to tour Mora Pumpkin Company and will also receive a special invitation to tour your food trucks prior to the soft launches in each city. Naked Seed Pumpkin Oil will be sold at each of the Trader Joe's in your cities. Trader Joe's is a trendy grocery store chain that will showcase your oil perfectly. At these stores, there will be an emphasis on the display of your oil, and samples will be given to shoppers. Specialty kitchen stores such as Williams-Sonoma and Sur La Table will also sell your oil. These stores feature new and unique kitchen gadgets and foods and will also highlight your oil in their cooking classes. But what is a strong action plan without financials to back it up? Here's Jamie to talk to you about your bottom line.
When it comes to the financials of Mora Pumpkin Company, we have taken an aggressive yet modest approach to successfully position your Naked Seed Pumpkin Oil. Plan to infiltrate both business and consumer markets in retail and wholesale over a 3-year period. Business-to-business sales will more than triple to 2,100 gallons of naked seed in year 3. Additional growth from consumer markets will add sales of over $4.5 million over a 3-year time span. By initiating retail sales in year 2, over 127,000 bottles of naked seed will be sold, which will more than double in year 3 to just over 280,000 bottles. As a specialized marketing firm, we strongly believe in employing both traditional and emerging marketing techniques. In year 1, we suggest an allocation of 41% of your budget go toward marketing to raise awareness of restaurants and consumers in your target cities. By year 2, increased sales from both business-to-business and business-to-consumer sectors will result in increased marketing expenses totaling over $502,000. Finally, in year 3, we suggest that with the introduction of Minneapolis-St. Paul, Chicago, and St. Louis, an allocation of $689,000. Most importantly, even with this substantial initial investment, year 3 net income will still be over $2 million, leaving you room to provide your growers with a higher premium to incentivize them to produce this more financially efficient pumpkin. Today, your growers receive $52 a ton. Given your ability to use both the meat and the seed of this new pumpkin variety, our projections show you could pay your farmers at least $65 a ton. Although, of course, farmer premiums are left up to your discretion as a company. One key indicator I would like to point out is the profit margin. When it comes down to it, if Morrow Pumpkin Company can optimize your production and our marketing techniques, you can expect to see a profit margin of over 50% of each 12 ounces of naked seed pumpkin oil sold. And now I'm going to hand it over to Thomas to break down your monitoring and measurement.
Morrow Pumpkin Company's image depends on going above and beyond the demands of your target market with the rich, bold flavor of naked seed pumpkin oil. Your company will not only live, but thrive on the long-term relationships created through the soft and hard launch marketing system. You will also benefit from the implementation of focus groups and potential marketing locations, allowing you to get the valued feedback and opinions of customers as well as members of your target demographic. Monitoring and measuring your company's success will allow you to better adapt your marketing strategy to best fit the ever-changing Midwest economy. The Morrow Pumpkin Company will measure its success with the use of a unique Customer Relations Management System, or CRM, that has been tailored to the needs of the Naked Seed brand. This CRM will allow you to gauge the overall performance of the company and help ensure that your goals are not only met, but exceeded. If for some reason these goals are not exceeded, you will be able to identify and address any issues within the company by looking at information gathered during the soft launch and the CRM. Keeping close track of product shipments and overall sales figures will be absolutely crucial if you wish to reduce overall waste and have a profitable business. We recommend using a radio frequency identification system, or RFID, to track naked seed from the bottling facility all the way to its final location. This system uses an electromagnetic field that identifies tags attached to shipments of naked seed pumpkin oil. This system has many advantages over the traditional barcode tracking system, as it is automatic and does not require workers to physically scan numerous shipments of product. Additionally, this system will automatically update itself when product enters and exits both store and warehouse locations. This will allow the Morrow Pumpkin Company to track shipments of naked seed pumpkin oil with increased precision. All right, Will, let's bring it on home.
I'd like to thank you for your time. On behalf of entire Chief Promotions, I want to express just how excited we are to market naked seed pumpkin oil. This product will be a heavyweight in the specialty oil industry, and we confidently believe that we are the team to help take it there. Thank you. We're now open for questions.
Me first? Oh, sure, okay. Let's go back to your primary research. Is this? Okay. Well, I'm turned on now. All right. Don't take that for any other way.
Just keep talking, Gustafson. Keep talking.
Our turn.
Right. Yes, okay. Here's the real question. Let's go back to your primary research. You stated in here that about half of the people that responded to you were in that 25 to 35 range. Do you feel that colored the research at all? Did you not get people in my age who might also be very interested in the health aspects and the taste and all this wonderful stuff? And also, along with that, olive oils and all those are sold pretty widely as well. Do you know what age groups those go to, so you can kind of compare?
Well, that's a fantastic question. I guess answering the first part of it first, we focused on the 50%, and we really highlighted that 50% of our respondents were within our target demographic because the secondary research that we performed clearly showed that consumers within that demographic are most likely to purchase specialty food products like your oil. So while we do recognize that there's still a 50% chunk out there of individuals who are outside of that demographic, the ones we're focusing on are extremely interested to it. And I would still note that we expect a halo effect, and we're not trying to discourage anyone else from purchasing naked seed pumpkin oil. We just want to focus on individuals within our target demographic. And then could you please rephrase the second part of your question again?
Oh, absolutely. When you take a look at the competitors, olive oils and all these others, do you know who they're sold to, and would they also not be a target?
Well, the primary research that we performed showed that olive oil would kind of be that next bracket of individuals, and then canola oil is one towards an older population. But these specialty food oils like coconut oil, sesame oil, are definitely geared towards the younger demographics. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I have two questions. One's closely related to the competitors. In your pricing here, you show the naked seed pumpkin oil $9 and the Hay River and Stony as 18, nearly 19, and 14. Wow, why such a dramatic difference there?
I'll take this one. When you're looking at your competitors, they are not able to produce at the scale that you are. So because you hold such a large percentage of the market share, you are able to contract with a very low percentage of your farmers, 15% actually, to produce a large amount of pumpkins, and therefore able to produce a large amount of pumpkin seed oil. And because of this, your cost of goods sold is very low. And that allows you to give your consumers a quality product at a low cost.
I would also note that both of those producers are either producing pumpkins on either a non-GMO scale or an organic scale. And you will be producing pumpkins in a conventional manner that's more focusing on local.
Well, on the local, that ties right into the next question. Certainly in Illinois, I understand the locally grown idea, but what do you know about consumers in other states? Will they really consider something grown in Illinois as local or not?
Well, that's another great question, and that's really something that we had to wrestle with. The 2008 Farm Bill defined locally grown food as the product being sold within 400 miles of where it was produced. So if you look at a radius on kind of the map of where we're selling to, most of the markets that we're going into fall within that 400-mile radius. There are a couple that are outside of it, and in those markets, we won't be playing up the local side as much as we will be focusing on all the other different aspects that naked seed pumpkin oil provides. So we really believe that its health benefits, its variety, its overall value stand for themselves even when that local aspect isn't there.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the price for just a second. To play off of that, we're also talking about a larger bottle than any of the competitors have as well. Do you have concerns about running the risk that we will be seen as not a premium product because we do have bigger packaging at such a cheaper price?
Although you will be marketing it in a larger bottle, we don't see this as a negative, but instead of positive. So once your consumers try this product, they will taste the quality. They will taste all the different ways that it can be used. And by offering it in that larger bottle, you will be able to reach more consumers, and they will feel like they're getting more quality. So we honestly don't see this as a negative, but instead of very large positive, you are able to offer your consumers.
Okay.
I'm going to stay on the retail side for a second. You talked about your association or our association with Williams-Sonoma, Trader Joe's. Can you give us a little idea on how that process was done, whether or not are those wishes or are those commitments in stone? And then what does that do for like our stocking costs? Are our margins still the same? Are they looking for more of a margin? How does that reflect are other compared to other retail scenarios?
So Mora Pumpkin Company is a very relationship-based company. So your sales agents will be the ones that will initiate that interest from Williams-Sonoma, Sur La Table, and Trader Joe's, and restaurants for that matter. Did that answer the first part of your question?
Yeah, I'm just what I'm wondering is they're hard to get into. Is it
Right.
is that and obviously like I think it was Mike said that the competition certainly is tough in this marketplace. Has anything been done there to put our foot in the door and see what those opportunities are?
Yes, so your sales agents will offer these companies a 2-month trial of your oil, specifically in restaurants on their menus. And then after those 2 months, they will ask them to continue their business with Mora Pumpkin Company. But like we said, we are confident that the consumers, once they try this product, they will be hooked in the restaurants, and the retail side of the business will want to keep their hands on this product.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is a fair question, but I'm going to try it anyway. So, as a pumpkin processor, we are probably selling seeds now, right? We're talking about the oil like it already exists, but we have to change our processing facilities to crush the seeds. We have to dry. I mean, there are a lot of things that we have to do, and there's some risk involved. What does that do to our cost base, and what does that do to our capital expenditure and our risk on the back end?
Today, the pumpkins you produce, you still process the seeds, and they are sold to a squirrel feed manufacturer out in Nevada. And I would like to comment that the production facts that I am about to reel off do come from an actual producer that is based in Illinois that holds a very large market share. Today, your seeds are being used. This new variety that you will be producing, you will still process the meat and the seed the same way initially. They will still be separated. The meat will still be used for your other products. The seeds will have an extra step in the processing because of the pressing of the seeds, but these costs have been included in the budget. The cost of goods sold, any machinery, any labor that will be needed is included in the budget, and you are still able to receive that $2 million profit in year 3. Does that answer your question?
It does, thank you.
Going back to the pumpkin and the supply of those pumpkins, if we look at the farmer premiums you were talking about going from $52 to $65, the opportunity to do that, what is the difference between whatever the conventional pumpkins that are being raised now compared to the hybrid that you're looking at for the seed? What's the yield differential? What's the risk the producer has in changing those two production opportunities?
So I actually grew up on a farm that produces pumpkins in Illinois, and today the premium that they are given is $52 a ton. With this new variety, you would be able to offer $65, which is a 25% increase in premium, it's very important that'll increase their profits substantially. There will be a slight increase in cost. You can't expect this large increase in premium to not be a roof cost. Our research has shown, however, that the cost that the farmers will receive, the extra cost that the farmers will receive from this new pumpkin will not come close to outweighing the $13 premium. So while there may be the yield may be slightly lower, all the production techniques that they will be using will stay the same, and therefore they will not have to learn any new practices, and you will still be coming in and harvesting the pumpkins, so that risk will still not be on their shoulders. Does that answer your question?
The premium will still cover the lack of
Yes.
yield or whatever process.
Yes, definitely.
You have a couple line items here on the financials. It says wholesale sales and retail sales. Are we selling direct?
Yes, so you will be selling directly to restaurants, and you'll be selling directly to restaurants starting in year 1, and you'll be starting retail sales in year 2. So we will be selling wholesale for $77, and retail we will sell at a suggested price of $9.
Okay.